You need this product, and this will get along with every other drug. So you don't have to worry about when you take it, or if it's with a meal or after a meal. You can take it anytime you want. Most people take 1 tablespoon to 3 tablespoons a day. The microplant powder, it's just a double punch, man, and it'll bring you back to life. And you know what? It'll clear the way you think. It helps you emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. It's been a proven fact.
Wow. Well, you seem to be quite healthy. You'd have to be with all the good stuff that you're surrounded by. I've never talked to Tom, and Tom's energy has been anything but.
Yeah, but I'm dead tired, really, to be honest with you.
But you sound better tired, then.
Oh, you should hear me when I wake up. Forget it, I'm bouncing off the sleep. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God! But Tom, I want to ask you. Talking about the farming of hemp. Monsanto always has its hands in everything.
Yep.
And have they tried to put their hands in this, as far as you know? Because they like to try to patent and own seeds and.
Yeah. Their herbicides, pesticides, fungicides only work with their seeds. And when you produce their seeds and grow their seeds, they will only not produce another producible seed. It will just not make any more seeds. So you have to eventually go back to Monsanto and beg for your seeds. You can't get it anymore from a fruit or vegetable. That's their ultimate goal.
That is their ultimate goal.
We haven't had an issue with them up there at all. It's 50,000 acres growing in Canada and probably now 9 or 10 different provinces.
Right.
And it's getting harder and harder to get because the demand is getting greater and greater. So I'm waiting actually 2 months for thousands of pounds, and I still have not gotten a fill.
Yeah.
So it's very popular. My customers love it. We started, by the way, we came out with a 10-pounder. We had a 25, a 5, and a 1 for years, and we just said, let's come up with a middle one, and we sold hundreds of them. So we want people to know we have the 1 pound, the 5 pound, we have the 10-pounder, and we have a 25-pounder. And each time you go up in size, you save quite a bit per pound.
And it's obviously going to be a different grade, and the price is going to be different. And, of course, I would imagine you're going to get more for your buck than in the store. I mean, we buy hemp.
Yeah, the difference, good point. The difference with ours versus the hemp powder you get in the store, it's really hemp flour you get in the store. There's a tremendous amount of fiber. What we do, we have a proprietary process. We have many, by the way, which set us apart. But we have a proprietary process. We sift out most of the fiber in the hemp after we grind it, and then we bring up the protein level by doing that. So now, and we grind it very fine. So it's a very fine, heavy cake powder. You're not going to find cake powder in the store. You will not find our hemp powder in the stores. So it is extremely densely nutrient. It's just loaded with high amounts of magnesium and potassium. It's loaded with every amino known to man. It has all the essential fatty acids. We have 12% oil in our powder. Most are about 3 on the market. So you're going to get really another 1-2 punch with our food. If you give the body the proper nutrients by getting it out of the natural food source, God's going to bless your body, and you're going to be a strong, healthy, vibrant human being.
Now, Tom, is there a reason why you won't sell it in a store
Well, the reason being, we made our mind up a while back to just stay on the internet and get it to people that really want storable food, people that are very concerned about their health, and we decided to do affiliates and wholesale stocking distributors, and we're going crazy with it. So we wouldn't have enough product to get to the stores, to be honest with the way we're doing it.
Right, right.
Yeah. And we have distributors that spend a lot of money, and they take a lot of stock, and I've got a back order, so I keep my retail customers happy.
Right.
So there's an issue there.
Now, in terms of even for people who are lactose intolerant, and I know hemp milk is a good source, but to buy, the hemp seeds in the store for those people who decide to make it themselves, not a lot of people do. They usually will just go buy the milk. But wouldn't it be, to their benefit then to buy the seed and just make it.
Yeah, they can buy the soft centers from us. You don't want to make it out of seed.
No, the soft centers. Yeah, because then you have to. It ends up with a lot of
the center of the seed without the hull. I didn't forget the measurements, but it's about I think it's a cup to a quart of water or a half a cup, and you make a full quart of milk, and it's wonderful. I mean, it's done in a couple of seconds in a Vitamix, okay, and it's great milk. I mean, it really is great milk.
Yeah, no, I've had it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about being lactose intolerant. And by the way, with the lactobacillus and acidophilus we put into this, you're not going to be lactose intolerant anymore. It's impossible for you to be. This is going to help an awful lot of people. I get so excited about the microplant powder that I'm going to tell you what we did. Not only did we reformulate it, we put it in a very high-quality, super good-looking food-grade container, solid white, and we went with a beautiful, easily screw-off lid. We seal it, and then we hot seal the seal on the top of it so it protects it so nobody gets into it. We redid the label on a very high-quality printing press, and we put the ingredients on it, the basic, chemical analysis, what we added to it, the lactobacillus acidophilus. We put the directions on it. We put our HS code so we could ship it anywhere in the world, and we've got everything with our new logo there, and we did not charge anything extra for this because we want our customers to benefit. We want them to get healthy, and we want them to tell their friends about it because you're not going to get this stuff in the store. Thank you for reminding me about that.
I know because I remember going in the store to buy some, a while back, and then when you had sent me products, I noticed, obviously there's a difference in the price and the quantity. And I've talked to other people who have said the same thing. Hemp is wonderful, but it's so expensive when they go and buy it in the store. So that's why I remembered about that. It's definitely, and for people who are really lactose intolerant, why I tried it was because I had an issue with milk. And sometimes you want to have something else that has that milk feeling to it.
Yes. And I would recommend let me tell you, we have a hemp milk bag. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, we started it about a year and a half ago. We have them personally, I have them personally designed and made in China. They're very high-quality bags. They go over the end of any blender, and you pour your milk into it, and it strains out all the sediment. It's beautiful.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
We sell a lot of milk bags. Now, not only do you don't have to use it just with hemp. You can use it with anything, almond milk, anything you want to.
Right, and it strains it.
Yep. It's a great bag. Over and over again, you'll use it. It's all cotton. It won't get moldy. You wash it out and use it over and over and over again.
Yeah. Now, I haven't checked. I should have looked, but are you doing anything with clothes or anything of that nature?
Not now. It's just been so busy with the food. I don't know when that's going to be. We're coming out with a regular mailable color catalog. We're coming out with a whole new website, a whole new shopping cart. We're doing a 20,000 mailer for all our email customers. So we're so busy with all that. Plus, we're taking orders every day, and we just are under new shipper. We have a new shipper in Southern California that's going to be opening up 3 more warehouses. So we're going to be across the country in 6 months.
Wow.
Which means we're going to be a huge warehouse in PA, a huge warehouse in Kansas, and one in Southern California for all our stuff that comes from Asia.
Wow.
So we want to be able to cover our area in case there's a tornado or an earthquake. We want to still stay open, and we want to get the product to the customer cheaper and faster, and that's how you do it.
And all this stuff is storable. I mean,
oh yes,
yeah, yes. For a good period of time, and to be refrigerated or as long as they're.
Well, if you're opening an oil, you want to put it in the refrigerator after that. But I mean, people go through that in a couple of months and they're done with it. So, but like if you're talking about putting our hemp oil in the freezer, it will last indefinitely there. It won't even freeze. It'll just stick in a little bit.
No, go ahead, Tom.
It'll just be an animated state. And this is really what's amazing about hemp oil. It's the most incredible oil out of all the oils.
That's what I was going to ask you, more about hemp oil, because, a lot of us aren't very familiar with what you can do with hemp oil.
Well, a lot of people use it on their salads. A lot of older people take it by the tablespoon every day. A lot of people put it in their hot cereals like me. I can mix it with so many different things. You can put it in your shakes. I use it on my toast. I don't use butter. I mean, you want to see your veins popping out of your arms with muscle. You want to get some hemp oil, man. It's great.
Wow.
It really grows brain cells. It grows the myelin sheath back on the nerves. I mean, it's wonderful for people with Alzheimer's. It's just a wonderful food, and it's the least oil that will go rancid on you. And there's no preservatives in it. It's naturally cold pressed. Isn't that amazing?
Right. Well, when you said that about the myelin sheet on the nerves, that's really huge because that's a big problem, I think, with people with MS is the breakdown. Pardon me?
Yep. I have a lot of MS patients.
Yeah.
A lot.
Right. Right. That mylar sheet breaks down, and a lot of it. I mean, I've known people who have developed, at least one lady anyway, developed MS, and that was based on excessive use of antibiotics.
Of course.
That did that. So yeah, it's amazing though that to get that kind of assistance, that's a natural assistance to help the body to start to recreate, to rebuild.
Yes. Now I got to tell you, you just reminded me about something. We came out about 2 months ago with a trial pack sampler. Guess what? This is something I wanted to do for many years, but I never had the time or the just a chance to do it, But we came out with it finally 2 months ago. It's called the Trial Pack Sampler. They're 8-ounce sizes of the powder, the seeds, salted and unsalted, the soft centers, the coffee, and a 250 milliliter bottle of hemp oil. And they're in a little box. So if people want to try it or send it to a friend.
That's a nice gift.
Isn't it a wonderful gift? Now, we know Christmas time we're going to sell hundreds of those, and it's a good way to get people started. Like, what do you like? Try 8 ounces of everything, and you can buy larger amounts later. We have them all the way up to 25-pounders.
Wow.
So, now, listen, another thing. I noticed over the many years we've been in business that people that are sick, they always order the oil with the powder, with the microplant powder. So we're putting a small Get Well kit pack together. It's called the Get Well Kit. It's going to have 2 1-pounders of powder. It's going to have 1 pound of microplant powder. And it's going to have one 17-ounce oil. And that's enough for like a month and a half, 2 months. And that's a great way to start. You'll feel your energy level. You'll feel the difference. You won't be hungry or craving junk food after you take our hemp food. You will not. Because it's so densely nutrient with everything natural.
So what about, in terms of people with, problem with going to the bathroom? And now, of course, you see tons of commercials with whatever they're telling people that they can take, which just really has an adverse effect on them anyway, because it's not helping the body to begin to go to the bathroom naturally again.
All our products are incredible for the maintenance of the gut, but the big clincher right now is what we did by adding Lactobacillus acidophilus. This will cause major digestion. It'll break down the proteins in the food back to the aminos and then produce the proteins from the stomach that can be utilized all over the body. That's what this product does.
What's the name of it again? Because you say it really fast. What is it?
I'm sorry. Microplant powder with Lactobacillus acidophilus, and that's our new formulation. And we had 7,000 pounds delivered about 3 weeks ago, and we went through a lot of it already. So that's our new product. But we also have, for people that are extremely constipated, extremely toxic, and not digesting their food, we have a complete colon cleanse.